Insert generic. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the yearly wrap-up series. A series where I basically go through and kind of recap how 2018 was for me. I did this in 2017 a while ago, so if you guys want to go check that out. Hi, welcome to... Link is in the description below. I think I put that out on December 28th, so I think this one will also be December 28th. Hopefully I can keep up that going on. But in today's update, guys, we're going to basically, this is less of an update and more just like me kind of talking about the channel and kind of how it went, highs and lows, and stuff for the future, stuff in like reflect upon the thing. I'm gonna put a new segment in here that's kind of like reflecting on the year, on the entire year for my YouTube channel and kind of how things go. Because I kind of want to document stuff, so it is what it is. So I'm really excited to come through and talk to you guys, so I am very excited. Before that, I just want to say, well, of course thank yous will be kind of before and after like every single one of these, but I just want to say real quick, thank you guys so much for the support. I think we did a lot better. I think overall this is a good year for the channel. Obviously there's some things I can improve on, definitely there's some things I can improve on, but I am happy about this year, and I think that this year is a good turning point, not turning point, but just more of a it's a good start for what we have going on, and into 2019 I hope to do better with, you know, kind of everything all the same. So this year, you guys know, this year is mostly a focus on improving content and being the year of improvement. The year of improvement basically was like in every aspect kind of improve on stuff. However, for some things it didn't work and others it did, so I am excited to go through and kind of talk about the things that were improved versus the things that weren't exactly improved as much as I would have liked to. But for starters, like I said, I got a whole list of things. I got a paper to talk about, so I'm going to basically be listing everything off from here, and I'm gonna put timestamps in the description for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna do in the video yet, but we'll see what happens. So for starters, we have personal stuff, because I kind of this I'll just get out the way now. In the actual update of the projects we have going on right now, and that'll kind of be the update video section, a reflection of the year YouTube wise. So I'm gonna go through kind of each project, and we did quite a bit of projects this year, more than last year, so there's gonna be a lot to talk about when it comes to that, the future of 2019. And then of course I want to thank the audience for viewing my content, because honestly I personally think my content ain't that good, but I'm really blessed to see that y'all at least enjoyed it, you know. So yeah, I'm excited to do that. So without further ado, let's actually get into the update video. I'll try to keep the time as short as I can, but you guys know I like to ramble a lot. Yeah, you're telling me, man. Look at this. An hour long. Definition of human torture right here. God. So once again, I'm gonna put links in the description. If you guys don't care about like personally and stuff like that, like I said, link will be in the description below of like every single timestamp that we have going on. So trust me, I won't have y'all like sit through 40 minutes of me talking about stuff, because this video is probably gonna be significantly longer than the last one. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Yeet. So for starters, I kind of wanted to talk about like personally real quick now. I'm not gonna, of course, I don't think a lot of people really care about, you know, personally for 2018. So I'm just gonna generalize it. 2018 for me personally, not YouTube wise, just like, you know, in life stuff, was very rough. I won't lie to you guys. I've had a very, very bad year. I think this is probably one of the worst years I've ever had. Lots of bad things have happened. If you guys didn't know, I think it was around summertime. It was a little before E3 started. It was like May-ish, like mid-May. I made a video talking about like how I couldn't upload a video. Saying it's still up if you really want to watch it, although it's not really anything special. It's not grandiose or anything. But basically what ended up happening, and I never really explained it in the video because I was really traumatized by it. I'm not going to go into extreme detail because out of respect for you know, my friend and his friends and stuff. But my friend did pass away. He was one of my best college friends, and I will miss him. So it definitely took a toll on me. On top of that, there was a bunch of other things that happened, but I don't want to go into it because, like I said, you guys don't really care about any of that stuff. It's fine. It is what it is. I'm gonna keep this part as short as I can. But basically, personally, just know that this year was not the greatest for me mentally, and it affected me YouTube wise because, like, you know, when you're going through hard times, you don't feel like recording, and I want every video to be as good as I can make it. So when I have terrible commentary, I have terrible commentary in general. So when I put that and then have negative, like, vibes coming from me, I don't want to put those negative vibes out because this is a platform of entertainment, and it's a way for a lot of people to escape the negativity of their life and what's going on. And if I make a video of me bringing negativity to my content, it's just bad in general. So I don't want to rag on this too much, but just 2018 was not a good year for me in the slightest. Like I said, there's plenty more things that happened, but since I put kind of my business out there with, you know, that whole situation, that's basically what happened. It was very sad for me personally. I've never really lost a friend like that before. So it was really mentally scarring, and lots of other things happened. I don't really want to talk about it. So with that being said, let's actually get into some good stuff. I'm okay. For everyone who wants to know, I'm alright. It is what it is. The only thing we can do at this point, motto of mine, is keep moving forward. And because if you look back at the past for too long, you're never going to look towards a brighter future. So we're going to keep it trucking, even though I was really, really sad afterwards, but it is A-okay. So without further ado, let's get into the actual update, the things you guys care about. Let's do it. Okay, guys, so talking about the projects that we have going on right now, there's a lot of stuff we have going on the channel at the moment. I kind of just want to quickly, like, address some stuff. I'll address it in kind of when I go over everything about this year, but I do want to talk about this because this is actually really important. So, for starters, I'm just going to go down the list now. So, starting with Smash Talk, will I still be continuing the series? Well, yes, I will. I don't know if at this time I have the second part of the OP characters video out, but I will get it done. It's just I've been really busy. Like I was around December, you know, end of this year, you know, finals were coming out and it was finals week. So I had to cram in a bunch of projects and stuff. So it distracted me from finishing that video. So now that I have, hopefully I should have it out fairly soon. If I don't have it out by the time this video goes out, then it'll be fairly soon, trust me. I just, like I said, like, I've been swamped with stuff, and then plus I have like 5 million projects to finish right now, so I apologize for that. Like I said, I'll have that out as soon as possible. Other than that, Smash Talk will still continue. We're still going to do discussion videos and stuff like that, along with Smash Ultimate that's come out. I will still do content on Smash Ultimate as well. I have lots of series planned for the channel. World of Light is actually taking longer than I expected it to, so, you know, it is what it is there. I'll probably just finish it like as we continue going on. I'll do the other series ideas that I have planned for. I have a lot of different ideas planned for this series. You know, I have eventually, you know, if I can garner up enough people, I can do like a free for all series, like one-on-ones with people, certain YouTubers. Like I plan to do, maybe I haven't talked to him about it yet, but you know, when I get my LAN adapter and stuff, so that way my connection isn't some cheeks. Maybe I can play Darwin in a few rounds of Smash Ultimate. That'll be fun. I'll play against Miles. I'll play against maybe Viper Cannon or something like that. Well, the list will go on and on. We'll continue forward there. But, you know, I am excited for Smash Ultimate. I have a lot of different ideas for the game now that it's out, so look forward to that. I know I haven't been, like, producing content as frequently as I wanted to. Like I said, I haven't been in the best place right now, the best headspace. So I apologize for that, but I will get that stuff done. Octopath Traveler. So you guys tell the series is back. I do know what I'm gonna do with the series now. I explained it in one of the videos, so you guys can check that out if you want. It's one of the side quest videos that I did. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on like a couple storylines, and then I'll go back and finish everyone's chapter 2s now we have the chapter 1s done and stuff. Doing the chapter 2s make more sense. I think that will probably be what I'm gonna do with Octopath Traveler. Finish everyone's chapter 2s and things of that nature and do the damn thing there. So that is most likely what I'm gonna do with Octopath Traveler. I want to finish the series. I didn't just do it because I wanted to ride on the hype wave. I was actually really excited for it, and I'm still really excited to finish it. So I am very excited to do so. Next up, Hat in Time Seal the Deal DLC. Holy crap, this series is longer than I thought. So, okay, so when I started the series, I didn't think it would be as difficult to complete the Death Wish DLC that I thought. So, unfortunately, it's taking way longer than I expected to because I'm not good at at a Hat in Time, so it's unfortunate really, but you know, it is what it is. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna show the missions, you know, first time going through it. You guys can see the requirements to get the bonus stages. Hopefully I don't have to complete some bonus stuff in order to get the thing that I want, or like so I can unlock all the challenges and stuff. I hope that's not the case, that I don't have to do that, because if I do, that freaking sucks, but it is what it is. I'll try to have that series done, but for right now, the series is going to be uploaded whenever I can beat 2 levels, because I don't just want 80 episodes of no content. I want at least, you know, some baggage and stuff. So I apologize that the series has been coming out like late and stuff. I did not mean for that to happen. It is what it is at the end of the day. But yeah, Hat in Time Seal the Deal DLC came out way harder than I thought. Way harder than I thought. If I knew how difficult it was, I probably would have showed it off and maybe not have done all the challenges. I don't know, man. It is what it is. As for Spyro the Dragon and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, those projects kind of coincide. So those 2 projects will be done at some point. I just need to, you know, balance it out and kind of plan out a schedule for me to complete them. And of course, Smash Ultimate. I want that series to be kind of, like I said, like its own thing, because I have so many ideas for it. So it's probably going to be a series that's going to be a long while before it ends. You know, I love Smash Ultimate. I've played it for so long, even though it doesn't look like it. I have played it for a while. I played it for like pretty much the entire day when it came out, the entire day afterwards, the entire day after that, and then I had to start editing and stuff. But it is what it is. I enjoy Smash Ultimate, so yeah. Hopefully, I don't know by the time this video is out, Spyro the Dragon or Let's Go Eevee will be over, but you know, I want both series to be finished pretty soon. Not gonna lie to you there. So I'm gonna try and, you know, pump out content for both those series as much as I can. Like I said, not because I don't enjoy it, but I feel bad because both series I was late on, and it just, lots of stuff happened with Let's Go Eevee and stuff, and it's unfortunate, it really was, but it is what it is at the end of the day. The other thing I wanted to talk about other than that was sizzling reviews. I know I've said like, hey, we're going to start sizzling reviews very soon and stuff. I just, like I said, I haven't gotten around to doing the Pokemon Vega review yet. I have the script for it. I recorded the lines, but I didn't like them how I was doing it, so I'm gonna read over the script, change some things, and kind of go from there. So that's definitely what I'm gonna do, because I kind of want, you know, a good review video coming out. So it is what it is. There, we'll do our best. What? So yeah, that was kind of the update for all the series that are going on right now. And I apologize, there's so much. You know, I said a while ago I'm doing 3 projects, I'll never do this again. I literally said that in the last year. Finally, for 2018, with new Let's Plays and whatnot, after I'm done with all of this, because I have 3 projects going on right now, I cannot afford to attack on another one. And now look at me, I'm doing like 5 projects, and none of them are done. So yeah, it sucks. But guys, remember, I want to tell you guys something. When I start a game on this channel, I'm dedicated to finishing it. I hate having canceled series on my channel. So no matter how long it takes me to complete a game, or if I take a break from it, that doesn't mean I'm done with it. I'm just taking a break from it. Like Octopath Traveler, I took a break from it because I wanted to think of how else I could like complete it, because the way I was planning on doing it wasn't practical, and it would require me to take like month-long breaks for me to play the game for a lot longer, and it would probably desensitize my enjoyment of the game. So we're gonna do it a different way. As for Spy the Dragon and Let's Go Eevee, I literally haven't gotten around to editing the video because multiple reasons, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's kind of the thing. So all the series that are going on right now will still continue. I'm still gonna do the second part of the OP characters video and stuff like that. We will get to that point. We will get there. I have plenty of stuff to talk about with Smash Talk still, so that series is not going anywhere, trust me. Plus we got 5 DLC characters, or 4 now, that we don't know about, so I'm very excited to see kind of the rest of the DLC and stuff. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be talking about, right? The next thing we're going to be talking about is we are going to be going through kind of the entire year. This is kind of a new segment I'm going to add to this series because, you know, the last time I've done this type of thing, it was kind of just a thing, just me doing it. It is what it is. I wanted to do an update, but I think now I have a better grasp of what I wanted this series to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through pretty much my entire channel. So we're going to kind of go through the entirety of 2018 and kind of like give you guys some behind the scenes stuff because I like doing that and it's really fun, and I don't know, I enjoy behind the scenes stuff, so I like to do it myself because it's funny. So when 2018 started, we had 3 Let's Plays going on at the time. Pokemon Moon Emerald Nuzlocke, which was, oh god, that series was a train wreck. Holy crap. We had Pokemon Prism, and then we also had Drill Dozer. Those were the 3 games that we were doing. If you guys want to go check any of those playthroughs out, link will be in the description below. I pretty much 100% did all 3 games, so that's exciting. But we'll talk about that when I talk about it. So I was doing the series as like basically conjoined. I did all series at the same time. Both series, like when I finished, so I finished Moon Emerald when I completed the game. It was basically end of 2017 into 2018. I wasn't planning on doing anything else in the game, but there was a few loose ends I wanted to tie up, and then I realized there was a lot more to do in the game than I thought. So then I planned bonus episodes. I planned out kind of what I wanted to do in that situation, and yeah, there was lots of things that I wanted to complete in Moon Emerald before I put a lid on it. So for Pokemon Prism, I was in the middle of doing that, and then Drill Dozer in the middle of doing that. Those are the 2 series that I kind of put those off to the side so I can finish Moon Emerald, and then I brought back those 2 series in 2018. Now those series lasted quite a while, way longer than I would have expected. Drill Dozer I think lasted till like March, and then Prism lasted till literally like June, which is wild to say the least. So when doing those 3 games, I wanted to do something else, and I was planning to do a Hat in Time like all the way back in 2017 when the game was out and was fresh and new. But the problem was that I had too much going on right now for me to start a Hat in Time, and I felt like it wasn't like the proper time to do it. So I ended up doing it anyway in conjoined when I was, and it was about like February when I was done, because the bonus episodes of Moon Emerald were coming out at the time, and you know, Moon Emerald bonus episodes, they're not taking that long. Also, this was also when I realized that how I edited my videos were pretty impractical. If you guys notice, I mean, I'm sure you guys have noticed there's been a lot less edits that I normally do, like the edits I do in Prism, Drill Dozer, and Moon Emerald Nuzlocke. I figured for that series I stay consistent and keep editing the video like that, but when I was doing a Hat in Time, I wanted to switch it up and kind of get in a way where it's more practical and I'll get videos out quicker, but I can still, you know, work on my commentary, because I was at a point in in all 3 of those series where I was relying on my editing to, you know, talk about stuff, and it was like, dog, just be funny. Even though it's harder said than done. But so for Hat in Time, I wanted to ease up on the editing of like my video and focus more on, for a lack of a better term, my presentation, because my presentation for Moon Emerald and Prism and Drill Dozer were kind of whack, if I'm being honest with you. And when I was doing the year of improvement, that's when I had the idea, hey, I can make this year of improvement, or year to improve my content, which I think in the end, I think I did. You know, we got a new mic. I have like an official mic. Before, I used the mic on my old phone, and then I switched up to the mic on my new phone, and then after that I bought a blue snowball for like $50, and now we're using that. So this is my new mic, and I'm going to upgrade eventually, to better quality. It's just a matter of like I just have to be careful because I am a struggling college student, which is why I got a $50 mic in the first place. This is like the cheapest mic you can get. So yeah, that's yeah, I'm not gonna let anything happen to this baby here. I'm not gonna let anything happen. She's my baby girl, right, Mr. Mike? She doesn't love me.
I can explain.
But yeah, so that was when I was, doing a Hat in Time and stuff, and I was super into it. I loved Hat in Time. Given my quick kind of reviews on, how the games were, because I will do like an official review of the games in general. I will do an official review of it, but I just made quick thoughts because the reviews probably won't be for a while. So Hat in Time I thought was so fun. I thought the gameplay and stuff was super fun, and keep in mind this is everything besides the Death Wish DLC, which I'll cover later when we get to the fall. But Hat in Time was super fun to do. I enjoyed the project a lot, and it was, like I said, it was a nice relaxing playthrough that I didn't have to edit a lot for, and that I could get out like every day, and it was super dope. Some levels took a bit more editing than usual, but no, we did it anyway, and it was super fun. For Moon Emerald was kind of a trip because, like I said, I mean, it's not really spoilers at this point. I lost both times. I lost twice in that Nuzlocke, and I was so like over it that I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna finish the game. I'll see what the differences is and what like Pokemon are different and stuff, and I'll just complete the game, and I'm still gonna count it as an L, which I did. It's still an L in the books, but it was still very fun to play. Fun fact, actually, the series was supposed to have like an official layout, kind of how like Cloud White had, but I didn't know how to do layouts at the time, and I tried to use this thing called GIMP, and it didn't really work out that well, and the series was supposed to be out by like tomorrow, so I didn't have a lot of time, and then I had to edit on like different video editing software until I found DaVinci, which I will talk about in a second because F DaVinci to the highest extent, but back then I liked DaVinci. Super easy to use, and I could try and upgrade from iMovie, which I use normally. So Pokemon Moon Emerald was dope, and then finally Drill Dozer I thought was fun, but it is definitely not meant to be played because I did play it on my phone. I mean, clearly you can see it was an emulator that I was using. It was not meant to be played on a phone, dog. I'm just gonna say that right now. That was a big mistake playing that game on a damn phone. But basically, how things were going for Prism and Moon Emerald and stuff, and Drill Dozer. So what happened was around March of this year, spring break happened, and if you guys don't know, I was due to get a new phone like really soon. I was due to get a phone by basically like the end of spring break. So what I ended up doing, and if I had 3 series to complete, which was, like I said, Drill Dozer, Prism, Moon Emerald, Nuzlocke. How I did it was I basically, my last like 4 days of me doing stuff and whatnot was dedicated to finishing up those in series in like a span of 2 days. I spent 2.5 days finishing Prism because I had so much to do. I didn't spend that long doing Moon Emerald because I think I had like 3 more episodes to do. And then for Drill Dozer, I had to do all the after game because there was a whole lot of after game to do after you complete the main story and stuff. Well, the bonus stages and whatnot. So that was very difficult for me to do because at the time I was also editing the Drill Dozer treasure hunt finding videos and like where to find all the treasures and stuff like that. So that was really difficult as well. Basically, I started out with Moon Emerald. I was like, okay, we're gonna start with Moon Emerald. I'm gonna finish that project up. I think we did like the last couple episodes. We did that legend episode, and that's also why I hacked in those infinite master balls that I did. It was because of the fact that I needed to finish the series up quickly, plus I wasn't even planning to use the legends, so I just wanted to show what was in the thing and Pokedex entries and stuff, even though half of them were glitched. I just wanted to finish the series off. I just wanted to finish that off like correctly, try to find all the legends and stuff and do the damn thing there, and then I fought Steven after, which was the final episode. I believe it was like 3 episodes. If not, then it was the Battle Frontier episode, the Cave of Legends video, the Cheater video, and then the true finale. So yeah, that was Pokemon Moon Emerald Nuzlocke. That was pretty stressful for me because like the Pokemon were catching. I had to hack in the freaking Master Ball glitch if I was able to get anywhere with it, because like I said, there was also the point of I had no money. I had like literally no money. I couldn't, spam buy Ultra Balls unless I cheated in the first place, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to waste my time buy all these Ultra Balls and then freaking glob them at Pokemon to catch them, and I had a limited amount of time to finish the project, and I had two whole ass games to finish. So I was like, all right, you know what, forget this, I'm just gonna hack in Master Balls. I'm not gonna use the Pokemon. The series is basically over at this point. I'm just gonna hack them in. So that's what I ended up doing. I hacked in the Master Ball cheat, and I bought a crap ton of Master Balls, and I showed off the legendaries. I still don't regret it, because I feel like if I didn't, that would have taken time away from me completing Prism and Drill Dozer, which I barely did in the first place. More on that in a minute. So yeah, Pokemon Moon Emerald Nuzlocke, very stressful, but overall, I'm glad I did the series, because it definitely taught me a few things about like Nuzlocking games and stuff like that. So it is what it is. Also, I gotta do research on games before I play them, because holy crap, Moon Emerald had a lot of stuff to fix, and that's why I always play finished games, finished ROMs, because I don't want those problems to occur again. So it is what it is there. It is what it is there. So the next game that I finished was Drill Dozer. I sat down and I recorded the hell out of Drill Dozer. I basically, besides me editing the Ultimate Treasure video, the treasure hunt thing, that was super wild to do. I also was trying to do the 7 bonus levels. All those levels were a pain in the ass to do. Let me tell you guys, I've never been more stressed in my freaking life. Oh my gosh, those are very stressful videos. I'm so happy that I did them, but the one thing I forgot to do, I had all the treasures. I literally had every single treasure. I completed all the levels, everything recorded fine. The one thing I didn't do was go reap my freaking rewards. I never went back and saw what you get for completing the thing, and that's something that ticks me off to this very day. One day I want to go back and like complete the game again and collect all the treasures, just so I can show that moment, so I can have some closure to that series, because it really stinks when you have a series, right, that you were this close to completing, and if I just looked a little closer, I just looked it up on YouTube and stuff, I would have figured out like what to do and where to go, and I had to go in the training level into that freaking door and stuff like that. Oh man, that ticks me off, man. It really does. I really want to finish that series one day. Eventually I'll probably come back and finish it and do the damn thing there, because I really am sad. That was literally like the last thing I needed before I could put a cool little bow over the series, like show y'all what you get for completing rewards, which I don't know if, well, I guess it's, if you're gonna complete the level anyway, it's kind of worth, I guess, but at least you get something for it. So I never finished that. I showed where to get all our rewards and stuff, and at the end of the series I showed like where exactly to go for it, but at the same time I'm mad because that was like literally the end of the freaking series and I never did it. I facepalm to this day, so one day I'll complete it. It is what it is.
Next meme.
So then the final series was Pokemon Prism. Now this was the biggest doozy. Drill Dozer, I spent a whole day on Drill Dozer. I spent a whole day on Moon Emerald. I spent about 3 days on Pokemon Prism, because at the time of me recording at that point, I think I was at like the 2nd gym leader in the region. I think it was on episode like 40 something. No, it was 46. It was a Sparky episode where I was at. Look at the top of his head. Look at his lips. And I had to beat 6 gym leaders and explore a whole ass region by basically in 2 days. So what I did was I woke up, I sat down, and I recorded for that long. I recorded the entire day of only Pokemon Prism stuff. I had fun, trust me. I had fun exploring the region, and plus I hadn't played Prism in a while, so I was like, hey, I gotta sit down and record some Prism. Dope. Less stressful than both Moon Emerald and Drill Dozer. So it was the one I was like looking forward to, but my god, that was insane. I had There was some crazy moments in that. I had to spend like I said, like an entire day recording for Pokemon Prism, and that was just the region league. There was still stuff to do afterwards. There was a region league, there was a whole legend arc, and then there was the finale. So yeah, I spent a whole day on the region league, and it was basically like 4 in the morning when I was done. I crashed, so then I woke up and we did the legends arc. That's the other video we had. That's the other set of videos I had to do, was a legend arc, and the legend arc was wild because at the time I only thought there was about 3 legends to catch, and I didn't. I couldn't catch them. But yeah, I had to basically look up everything of how to get the legends and stuff, and that was a hassle. And that basically took the entire day. Then I challenged Elite 4 at like 4 in the morning, and then I crashed. I woke up again, and then finally that was pretty much the day my phone was due to be taken in. So that day I woke up super early in the morning, and I finally finished up the final thing, because I felt like the series had to be wrapped up in some way to challenging the mystery league and stuff. And then afterwards, after I finished all that, I wanted to do something like how the 75th episode was going to be. It was going to be like me going through each of going through checking what exactly was left out of the game that was going to be in the game in the final update, and I actually got to see that, and that was super cool, or whatever got into that space, but it is what it is there. So I'm happy that project wrapped up nicely. And then Hat in Time, it ended around the same time. I think it's the exact same time Hat in Time ended. So that was all those Let's Plays off the belt. Then we have E3, which was like completely and utterly failure, if I'm being completely honest with y'all. That was supposed to go an entirely different way. It really was, but it got pretty much ruined because of poor planning and because of bad luck. And honestly, for Microsoft conference, I had to shorten it because I mean, what I could have done was unlisted the video and did the thing, but I'm not a smart person. For Sony, I was like super tired, so my reactions to things were just horrible. For Nintendo, I mean, it is what it is there. And for like Square Enix, so that was the other definitive. That video got copyrighted. It's still copyrighted now, which is very unfortunate. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. The E3 stuff, I was supposed to do a discussion video with Darwin and the others, but they didn't want to do it. It was horrible. That really like battered down my mood that time. And then the other thing was how Octopath Traveler was coming out at the same time, but it wasn't. It came out July instead of July. I think it was July 14th instead of June 14th, which is the date I originally thought it was going to be. So with that being said, I had to start something new, obviously, because I thought I would have E3 discussions, and then that would last until Octopath Traveler came out, because I was planning to do that game as a Let's Play. But since that didn't happen, I had to focus on something else. So basically, we had Robot Wants Puppy, which, fun fact, I think I recorded like months before. I think it was recorded like February or something like that. It was a crazy date. It was a crazy date. Something wild like that. I recorded that Let's Play back in February-ish, and I wanted to get with it and do the project and whatnot, and I had fun with that game. I really did. I thought it was a fun little project that would have gone up in a week of me thinking about what I'm gonna do. And then I decided, and this was the Cloud-White stuff I was planning to do, but it was very last minute where I decided to do it. Now that was definitely last minute project, and Tomb Raider I was planning to do beforehand. Now the thing is, right, Cloud-White was good. It was a good start, and I liked the playthrough until it got to the end where we got trapped in that glitch, and I still feel horrible for being a dumbass in doing that. It ticks me off to this day, and it's really unfortunate because I really like that game. I like the premise of that thing, and I would return to it, but the thing is I can't because I saved over my one file that was fairly close to where I was at now, and it really does suck, man. It really does suck because I'm a dumbass for doing that. But on top of that, it's like the game shouldn't have glitched that hard in the first place, but hey man, it's definitely incomplete. Really needs polishing, but it's okay. And that's, like I said, that's why I don't like playing games when they're in their phases and when the demo's out and stuff, because they do have bugs in them and stuff. So it's no fault to the developers or anything. I'm sure of course they didn't mean to put that in there, but I don't know, man. It is what it is. So yeah, Cloud White, for the most part though, it was pretty, nothing really too special on that front. I did create the first time I created an intro for the Let's Play, and while it's not the greatest thing in the world, I still like it. I like how laid back it was. I like that a lot. So next up was Tomb Raider that I started otherwise, and we started that a while ago, and we finished it fairly recently. It was sometime in November, and it was finished recently. It was kind of wild. That Let's Play was actually really fun to do. I actually really enjoyed Tomb Raider. Too bad the project itself didn't do very well, but it's okay. It was a way for me to kind of experiment with what I wanted to do with the channel. So yeah, it was fun. It's just like it didn't do well. You guys didn't seem to really be interested in it, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. It's not your fault, you know, that I attract an audience like that. So I think I will be playing through the other Tomb Raider games, but I will always have something to go along with it, so that way you guys have something else to watch, you know. And Tomb Raider for me will probably be like a passion project, something along those lines, finishing up the Tomb Raider series, because we got Rise of the Tomb Raider and Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which we'll talk about in 2019 in the future of it. So it is what it is there. Around that time, I honestly, I won't lie to you guys, I kind of regret starting both those games at the same time. I feel like maybe I should have given more time to, I should have maybe did Tomb Raider at that point, not think it was smart to do two projects at the same time when a new game is going to come out soon. And Octopath was coming out soon, and we started that project up as well on the day it was released, you know, the same day. Finally, a project that comes out the same day. The only problem was that afterwards it took a while for the next episode to be out, and so the reason why was actually because of the fact that my family was in town and I didn't have time to record anything else. I guess I didn't put enough time into recording Octopath Traveler, and I had family come over, and I was not able to record Octopath Traveler at all, to be honest with you. So I've learned my lesson. Next time something like that happens, I'm gonna do the responsible thing, make sure I have recordings of all games up, because then afterwards visited my cousin's house for a bit, and I didn't really have anything to put out there, so then I had to record, and that's when the audio issues came up during Octopath Traveler. I should have been more responsible and had videos out for y'all beforehand, and I want to really apologize for that, because it was definitely my fault that happened, and yeah, I definitely am taking it out for that one. But Octopath Traveler was always one of those games where I know I haven't like put it out in a while. I took a pretty long break from it. The reason being was that we had so much going on the channel between Cloud White, Hat in Time, Seal the Deal, which I'll talk about in a second, and Tomb Raider, that I just like it was a lot to handle. So I had to do something to juggle all this. So yeah, I had to slice the project, and since Octopath Traveler episodes, I wanted it to be like an hour long, stuff like that. I recorded for like an hour, and I just didn't have the time to do that as well, because I was taking classes. So between family visiting, classes, and all that, I just haven't had the proper time to put into the game. So like I said, I just want to apologize for that. It was more on my fault, to be honest with you, than anything. So like I said, I just quickly apologize for, you know, doing that. But I will still continue the series, because I am still interested in Octopath Traveler, so I will continue the series for as long as it takes to beat it. Hopefully we can finish it by next year. Hopefully. Well, as in we finish throughout 2019. I'll have videos out by then. So yeah, hopefully we'll do that. And we'll get back into things and we'll see what happens. I think I have a groove for the series that I want to try and see if I can do. So we'll see what happens there. So then afterwards, we're doing those 3 games, and then A Hat in Time comes out with its most recent update, which is a Seal the Deal DLC. Now I saw the trailer for it and I was like, oh shoot, well, time to get back on that Hat in Time grind, because you guys know we finished the playthrough all the way back in June. We finished that a long time ago, and the E3 came out, blah blah blah. Now we're at this point where the game's coming out with DLC, and I was excited for it, really excited for it. So then I started playing it, and the thing is, I didn't take into account how difficult the Death Wish DLC was, and I believe almost every single episode of A Hat in Time there was some kind of problem with, and that really like angered me. Like, the series was supposed to come out a while ago, and I got the DLC for it, but then the thing was that whenever I tried to upload a video on, you know, A Hat in Time and stuff, it just like something bad happened. For one, I believe it wouldn't go the video wouldn't render correctly for some reason, and like half the video was taken out, so then I had to unlist the video and and try and go back and change that. There's a lot of problems to it. I don't know why there was a lot of problems to it, but it's alright. It's fair enough. There was a lot of things that was just completely wrong with that series. The other thing was with technical difficulties. Not only that, but there was also difficulties in recording because, as you guys know, these videos take a while to record and I gotta cut out a lot of stuff. So there's a lot I gotta record, but then my roommate shows up and I'm living with a roommate, so it's hard for me to really put it, like, to get the project out. So it's really annoying. It is a juggling act. It literally is a juggling act. Fortunate really, but it is what it is. So yeah, we have that, and so I hadn't time seal the deal. I couldn't record a lot, and on top of the fact the levels are hard as balls to complete. I will complete it eventually. It's just I need to take a break from it for a bit, and I'm not gonna really promise a set schedule to upload because I don't know how long it will take to upload these episodes. I remember I recorded for like 3 hours trying to get past one of the episodes that haven't been out yet, which is one episode doing the collectathon mission. That is ridiculous. That was ridiculous. I don't know. I need to figure out some way to do these projects, to do it justice, because I want to do the game justice, because I like A Hat in Time. It takes so long for me to freaking do it, man. It's so annoying. It really is annoying, but it is what it is. So then around that time I had a lot going on. Originally I was going to do a Spider-Man Let's Play, but I was like, no, we're not stacking anything else on top of that. In October, me and my friend Viper Cannon, we started this playthrough of 5 Days a Stranger, and that was a Halloween special that we started, and that was for like a Halloween thing that I was planning to do that utterly failed, of course. So yeah, you guys can tell why I've been really like saddened by stuff and whatnot, because everything I do just keeps failing, and I don't think there's been a single like good like project or whatever that hasn't failed yet, which is really obnoxious, but it is what it is. And then on top of that, we had Spyro coming out, so then we go to the Spyro stuff. Spyro was, I believe, a day late, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is there. We started that project's still going on as of this point in time. If you guys haven't checked it out, I would highly recommend it. I really think it's one of the better projects on this channel along with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. I do need to explain that real quick because I haven't yet, but basically reason why the layout changed, why I don't have the Pokemon appearing on screen, is because DaVinci is being a butthole to me, and for some reason it just wouldn't open up. Every time I opened it up, it black screened. I tried to check through all my different computer settings and everything seemed compatible with DaVinci Resolve, but it still would black screen. I would open it up, it would immediately black screen. Nothing showed up for it, and I checked into it. I tried to check into different problems that could have been happening with it, but for the most part nothing worked. So I'm just going to scrap that idea. I still have my layout and stuff, and it still works, thankfully, with like what I got going on. It just sucks that because we're not gonna have a layout for a project like the Pokemon on the side, like those layout, we're not gonna have that. So the next episode's up, but if I ever reference the layout and whatnot, I don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, because that was something I was supposed to implement before, but you know, DaVinci just messed up on me. So it really does stink. It is what it is, though. Yes, Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. I'm gonna make this story really quick because we do need to wrap this up fairly soon. So basically what happened with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee is, first of all, I left my Switch at my house, so I had to have my roommate drive me over to my home and get my Switch. I drove back to the dorm, and then I plugged it in. We were all set to go, and then what I didn't realize was that I actually needed a Nintendo Switch to have the things display up on the TV, so that way the Elgato can capture everything. So I was like, okay, I'll just go to the thing. Because we have a Walmart, 24-hour Walmart place to go to. So what I ended up deciding to do was like, hey, okay, I'll go sleep till about like 6 in the morning. I'll get the Nintendo Switch adapter, so that way we can go back, and then I'll go back. I'll return about 9 o'clock ish. I'll ready up, I'll record it, and I'll try and have it out by the end of the day. But here's the thing, I overslept. Yeah, I overslept. I'm a freaking dumbass. It was like 3 p.m. by the time, so I was like, okay, maybe I can go real quick, be back around like 6, and maybe start the project up like late night. So then what happened was I went there, I got in the thing, but my card was declined. So then I had to call my mom, and then I had to wait like 10 to 20 minutes to put money on my account so I can afford the freaking thing. Then I pay for it, and I get lost on the buses. I get lost on the freaking buses. It was so annoying. By the time I returned, it was like 9 o'clock. Or no, it was like 7 o'clock, I think. I think it was exactly 7 or something like that. I returned back. I was just done with life. I recorded very tiltingly. I did, and it was horrible. It was just freaking awful, man. It was sucky. It was pretty bad, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But we ended up getting the project out. Project's still hella late, still 12 episodes in. At this point in time, we should be farther in than 12 episodes by now, but we're still at a point where we're definitely not going to finish this year or whatever. So we'll try and aim for hopefully early next year. Hopefully we'll finish it by mid-January. Same goes for Spyro. I hope to finish both those projects by around January. It shouldn't last too much longer. It's not going to be like what happened with the other projects that we started. But yeah, so that brings us into 2019. Alright, so for 2019, I definitely want the year to be better. Consistency wise, I want to have playthroughs come up when I say they come up. If I say that this is a daily series Monday through Friday, then it's going to be a daily series Monday through Friday. I want to work on the fact that I've been so terrible with how I've been planning my projects out this year and how everything just crumbles. I'm going to make sure I have everything set for E3 next year, for E3 next year. I want to try to have a better structure to it. I'm not going to be reacting to it with people because, with Darwin specifically, not because of like him in general, not really that. It's more so the fact that every time I record something with Darwin, there's always technical difficulties, his audio peeking through my audio. So I think it's just better if I just react to stuff by myself. I watch E3 by myself and we can have a discussion later on. And I think with discussions, I'm definitely going to talk to people more and try to get them to come on more and try to get them on, because this year I didn't really do a good job of doing that. I won't lie to you there. So I'm definitely going to improve in those areas, and I'm not going to fail again as much as I did this year, because I think this year I just a giant fat L for me, man. It really, this whole year was just a giant fat L in about every regard. While I do like the quality of the videos and how it's going, it's just nothing but struggles, and I want next year to be better, and I hope it really is better. So for the future of 2019, basically what I'll tell you guys is that I do have the next big project that we're doing planned out, ready to go. I just need to finish the things that we're doing now and learn from my mistakes. I'm not gonna start anything new until we finish the old, till we finish what's going on now, finish what is happening now, and that's my plan. That's definitely my plan. So for 2019, I've come up with things, and I have lots of different series planned. For Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I have so much planned for that series, guys, you don't even know. It's not just World of Light, it's not just gonna be me playing with characters on classic mode, which I will do, but it's gonna be a lot more than just that. It's gonna be a lot more different series ideas. I've been planning these, for a long time. I want Ultimate to be the game that represents this channel, because I love Smash Brothers and I like Smash 4. I liked Smash 4, and I realized that Ultimate literally is better Smash 4. So I'm happy. I'm gonna really be going through and trying to do things. Not trying to be the very best. I'm not zero, but it is what it is. I'm gonna try to be somewhat better at the game. I have plenty of series coming out for Smash Ultimate. I have like sub-series and whatnot, similar to how Smash Talk is, and it's like umbrellaed around one series. That's basically what Ultimate is. It's Smash Ultimate, and then it's branched under different things. I do plan to have some 1v1 matches with people that I know at first, and maybe I'll branch out later on and stuff. So I'm super excited for that. I have, like I said, I have games to play, and I think for 2019 I want to make this kind of how 2018 kind of ended up being content wise, which was kind of a year where I go through and see what games you guys like. I'm definitely gonna do some more Pokemon stuff, because it seems that people really like the Pokemon stuff on this channel, so I'll continue with the Pokemon content and whatnot. And the Smash content, of course, I will still continue the Smash content, because you guys seem to really like Pokemon, and Smash seem to be like bread and butter, so I'll definitely try to incorporate one of that. But at the same time, I don't want to have my channel fixated on one piece of content, one aspect of video games, because I love video games in general and I want to play video games here. So I'm gonna try a couple things, see where things go. If it doesn't go like a way that's interesting to you guys, then I'll just try to see if I can limit myself to one kind of content, because as a content creator, you attract an audience that has this one kind of thing that they like. And I think for me, for the little audience that we have, but the audience that we have, I think, is into Smash content and Pokemon content, I think is how things would go. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna try some stuff out, see where things take me, and it is what it is. So that's basically the whole gist of 2019. While we haven't, and of course I'm still gonna improve, like how 2018, this is the year of improvement. 2019, this will be the year of experimentation. Although I'm not gonna call it that. It's 2019. We'll see what happens in 2019. Hopefully it'll be better than 2018 content wise. Hopefully we'll have content that is not interesting, not really the right word, but like more structured, more consistent, and not be afraid to put out one project. It doesn't always have to be like 2 or 3. So I gotta learn. Definitely gotta learn that. There's just so many things I want to play and so much time. But like I don't know why I'm rushing that content, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So that's kind of everything for 2019. So hopefully you guys look forward to the future, and if anybody was unsatisfied with this year, trust me, I know. I've been unsatisfied with the year as well. I feel like the projects I started, they were good, but at the same time, it was horrible execution on my part. I think starting pretty much all the new games that are coming out a day late, a day or even more late, was my fault completely. I count Octopath Traveler as an L because I did episode 1, and then 2 weeks later I put out episode 2. So it definitely wasn't smart what I ended up doing. I think that this year has been a bad year for content, but good kind of for like behind the scenes stuff. Even though DaVinci pooped on me and stuff like that, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But anyways, though, I am so sorry. That's all I can say is I'm sorry that I failed, basically, and I hope to not do so in the future. And that's kind of where I want to be at in 2019, not in I feel like a failure mood, but I actually want to be proud of the content that I put out. So we'll definitely try to do that in 2019. So yeah. Finally, I know this is a long ass update compared to the last one, but finally I do want to tell you guys thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who subscribed this year. We are currently, at the time of this video, we are at 22 subscribers, and that is amazing to me. My goal was actually to pass 20 subscribers, like hit 20 subscribers, but we went past that. So thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it with all my heart. It shows that I am improving in at least some fashion, and I appreciate it. I really do, and I love you guys so much. I know I can't really express it, but I do. I appreciate everyone's time that they've wasted. No, I'm joking. I can't really say that, but the time that people have spent on the channel and whatnot, I do appreciate it, and I really do appreciate everyone who's watched this video through and through. I know this is a long update, and I understand completely if no one wants to watch it. That's why timestamps are here. But once again, I just want to say thank you so much for subscribing, and I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, because I love doing YouTube. It's one of the things that helps me, it's one of the things that helped me get through this year. It really did. It helped me escape reality and go to a place where I can be happy, I guess. So yeah. So anyways, though, I'm rambling at this point. I think from there, I think that's where we should end off the series and stuff like that. All the series we did today. So right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. All you guys smell like a nice refreshing spring breeze. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Well, in whatever we do next. So, with all that being said, you can put your spatulas down now, but keep it tizzling, my Baconators. Peace.